Hey everybody, welcome to What Makes Funny. I'm Andy Wassef, and today we're going to talk about what's generally regarded as an improv term, the game of the scene. That's generally what improv is. It's playing. When you're hanging out with your improv troupe, they'll say, hey, you want to get to the stage early so we can play before our big show tonight? Stand-up is work. Oh, I'm going to the club to work tonight, but improv is playing. So what are they playing? Well, before we get to it, I'm going to need a suggestion from the audience. Anyone? Oh, I heard an opening sequence. Let's see what we got.
Oh, my neck!
How's it feel now?
All right.
This is me trying to relax on the plane. This is upright, recline.
Guys, why aren't the brakes working?
Because I cut the brakes! Wild card, bitches! Yeah! What?
So the game is just what you might think. Something with rules where the character has to act according to those rules. Put it in an improv scenario. There's the host of a party, and every guest comes in impersonating a celebrity. The host has to guess who that celebrity is, but cannot be told. That's the game. A kamikaze pilot gets a part-time job as a helicopter tour guide pilot along the Alaskan glaciers. Imagine how that one turns out. Or a sportscaster who cannot turn it off even the most intimate moments during the most intimate moments with his wife. Those are the games of the scene. You play the scene with those rules in mind. It's that simple. My favorite sketch is one by Monty Python that is called the Cheese Shop sketch. And I break it down in another What Makes Funny. But the primary game, and I say primary because they initiate many games throughout, which is why it's so brilliant, but is that it's a cheese shop with no cheese.
Stilton?
Sorry.
Gruyere, Emmental?
No.
Any Norwegian Jarlsberger?
No.
Liptar?
No.
Lancashire?
No.
White Stilton?
No.
Danish Blue?
No.
Double Gloucester?
No.
Cheshire?
No.
Any Dorset Blue Vinny?
No.
Brie, Roquefort, Pont l'Evêque, Port Salut, Savoyard, Saint-Paul, Carré de l'Est, Boursin, Brest Bleu, Perle de Champagne.
Saturday Night Live sketches all have games to them. From Eddie Murphy's Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, which parodies a delightful children's show host as an inner-city street-smart deadbeat, to more recent sketches and more recent episodes where one is where Mikey Day is a soldier in the war writing back to his dear beloved wife and finding out she is not as wanting of his love as he is of hers. Those are the games. Of course, one of the all-time great sketches has a truly great game to it.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
In the classic song Don't Fear the Reaper, the cowbell is merely a faint background instrument. But in this case, the producer wants to make it more prominent. With that rule in place, the entire recording session is disrupted by the cowbellist. The job of the writer, or the improviser when you're on stage performing, is to exploit the game and milk as much out of it as possible. Don't just play the same note over and over again, but always try to escalate it, if only a little bit each time. It's not always that easy. Here's an older SNL sketch where the catchphrase is the game, and it's really the only thing keeping the sketch afloat.
Here's my friend.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, how can I do?
I was wondering, can I get a little more juice for the sandwich?
You like the juice, eh?
Yeah, you know.
The juice is good, eh?
Yeah, it's
I get you more juice.
okay, great, thanks.
Elias, more juice for the hero.
What? For who?
Right here.
You like it in juice, eh?
Yeah, I do.
The juice is very good, eh?
Yeah, no, it is good stuff.
More juice.
What?
More juice for the hero.
I like the juice.
Juice is good, very good.
So good.
And there's not enough escalation the second time around.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, hi.
You like gyro?
Yeah, it's good.
With the juice.
Yeah, it's very good, very good.
More juice?
No, I just like some ketchup for my fries.
You like the ketchup, huh?
Yeah, I do.
It's tomatoey, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Gives flavor.
Oh, sure it does.
Complements potato.
Very nicely, yes.
And in fact, there's not enough escalation the third or fourth time around either. It's just kind of one note, changing the word, but not really the stakes or the energy. The only way to call it out is to have David Spade come in and end the sketch.
Good, the juice is good. Yes, my friend.
Would you mind, ending the sketch?
You like the sketch to end, huh?
Yeah, I would.
The sketch is too long, huh?
Yeah.
The same thing over and over, huh?
Yeah, right.
I ended the sketch for you. Elias, end the sketch for the man.
You like it, sketch to end, eh?
Yeah.
And that's the game of the scene. Now, it's not used frequently in sitcoms, as it can be quite silly and distract from the narrative, or potentially derail it altogether. But as a writer, don't disregard it, for there are moments when you may be able to say,
"Excuse me while I whip this out."
Take this classic I Love Lucy scene where Lucy is in trouble with the French police. Now she needs to plead her case but doesn't speak any French. The French police chief realizes that he speaks French, his fellow cop speaks French and German, the drunk in the tank speaks German and Spanish, Ricky speaks Spanish and English, and he can translate through the three interpreters. That's the game of the scene.
Wo pris cet argent? Wo haben Sie das Geld her? ¿Dónde toma ese dinero? Where do you get the money?
I got it from a man on the street, but I didn't know it was counterfeit.
Me lo dio un hombre en la calle, pero yo no sabía que era falso.
Eine Menge de Straße gebe ich zu mir, weil ich denn nicht, was ist das Geld? Je l'ai reçu d'un homme dans la rue et je n'ai pas su que c'est faux. Ha! 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 Ha!
¡Es la verdad!
Das ist wahr! C'est vrai!
Je dois vous prévenir que le maniement de faux billets est puni par les travaux forcés en perpétuité.
Ich mache Sie darauf aufmerksam, dass das für das Verteilen von falschen Geld Zuchthausstrafe besteht, verlängert mit fester Arbeit. Yo le quiero hacer saber a usted una cosa, que el que falsifica dinero va a la cárcel por trabajo forzado para toda la vida.
I want you to know something. That the penalty for counterfeiting is imprisonment, life imprisonment and hard labor. No.
Of course, achieving the goal in a scene doesn't always leave room for a game, as Lucy has to reach her goal, or fail at her goal, of convincing the police chief that she is innocent. And also there must be a seesaw in every scene, which, aside from being a tongue twister, is another element of the sitcom scene that is needed, to which I have placed a link down below in my other video describing the seesaw of the scene. But many games in a sitcom turn into recurring gags, like Ursula, the waitress in Mad About You, who makes it difficult to order because she's kind of dim, or George Steinbrenner never letting George get a word in edgewise, or anytime Jack Benny came in contact with Frank Nelson, his comic foil, like in this scene right here.
Wait a minute. You've only got me staying in Toronto one night.
My show was supposed to play there for 2 weeks. Didn't you see my schedule?
I also saw your show.
So try writing a scene with a game. Or write a sketch with a great game. Remember to escalate. Don't just go one note. Raise the stakes. Get more outrageous. Let me know how it goes. As always, if you have any comments, thoughts, criticisms, leave them below. And if you like the video, oh, you like the video, huh? The videos are good, huh? You leave a like on the video. Yeah. I leave it a like with the thumbs up. You leave it a like. Please like the video, and if you are interested in other videos on what makes funny, subscribe to my channel. And until then, keep on laughing.